So the Pleasanton Express is here today with Jeff Chicoine with State Farm Insurance here in Jourdanton, and he is one of our very first Buzz advertisers. I think you were like maybe number 3 or 4.
Number 3, yeah.
And also you brought in the Lions Club, which we sure do appreciate. But we're here today just to talk about and for you to let us know a little bit about the products and services that you have here offer at State Farm, and why should someone pick you?
Okay. Well, State Farm, we are the #1 auto and home insurer in the nation. Everybody looks at us for auto and home insurance, but we expand beyond that. We have our home, we have our farm and ranch policies. Auto side, we have the RVs, specialty vehicles, golf carts, UTVs. Life insurance, we do business life insurance, regular life insurance, disability insurance. Retirement accounts, we just a very broad spectrum of what we do here. And as far as our hometown touch, because I am a small business owner, anybody, the State Farm logo's there, it's the main corporation of the United States. Everybody knows State Farm, but again, I am a small business owner under State Farm. So we are local. We are all about customer service. That's our main focus. It always has been. It was passed down from my mentor, John Lombardi, taught me that way back. You always got to do customer service. There's a chance there'll be a problem. Things will not work out, but we are going to try to treat you with respect and treat you the best we can. I'm all about the community, especially when it comes to the youth of this community. That's my main focus when I open my businesses. That's where I want to direct my donations towards and help out with the schools, the kids, and especially right now, I know things are not the best for a lot of people, so we're trying to do that also. State Farm on the backside did help out during this COVID time with their $2 billion in dividends. They spread that across all the State Farm insureds across the nation. Wow. We did a 25% rate reduction for 1 month for everybody that had a payment plan account. We've also done auto rate reductions. So we're doing a lot of good things as a company, which trickles down to where I can do more for the community here and help out more customers in this area. We always treat people with respect. Even if they tend to leave us, the door is always open. You're always welcome back.
Now tell me about what was the give back program that you were talking about?
That was, State Farm it was a Good Neighbor Relief Program. It was $2 billion with a B.
Wow.
In dividends that they gave to State Farm customers across the nation. No matter what their status was as payments on there, it just gave them it averaged about 12 to 15% per person across the whole nation. But again, it was over $2 billion on that side.
That's amazing. Yeah. That's wonderful. And tell me a little bit, because when you said life insurance, that's not something I really would have thought about as insurance. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, life insurance is a key aspect of life, and a lot of people don't want to think about it or don't want to talk about it. But life insurance is something that will help protect your family in case the inevitable does happen where somebody does pass away. It's tax-free death benefits if something were to happen. We have the term life, we have whole life insurance, and then beyond that, it's called universal life. The term life, is a lot of people know about that one because it's a flat amount that you receive if you pass away within that term. Whole life is the aspect where you pay into it and you build a dividends or cash value to where you have your death benefit plus cash value, where if you live beyond your retirement years, you can surrender that and take the cash value to do whatever you want. But life insurance is, like I said, I'm passionate about it because I love it, and I've seen what it can do for our family. And a lot of people don't realize how much life insurance you need and how cheap it can be for certain people. Yeah, I know if you're in your 80s, that's not probably gonna be cheap, but the younger you buy your life insurance, the cheaper the premium is, and that way your family and you are protected in case something were to happen. And a standard family, if you have a husband, wife, 2 kids, house, 2 cars, everybody thinks $1 million worth of life insurance is, oh wow, it's a lot of money. Well, it's not. Because if you look at the kids, if they're 2 and 3 years old, mom or dad passes away, well, they got the house payments, they got the car payments. You have the lifetime payments of those kids, income replacement for the leftover spouse, and then you got college think beyond that. So all those figures tend to add up quite a bit of money. But then again, you have to look at people's budget, and that's something we do. We work with somebody and say, well, if you need $3 million in life insurance and it costs X amount of dollars, well, if your budget can't afford that, well, there's no use forcing it to that, but let's do something. We can at least help out the problem on that side. So,
And for most people for life insurance, what kind of, do you have to have a doctor's checkup or what's required?
right, depends on the face amount, but our standard, if they go, above 100,000 and up, sometimes just a quick phone interview. Sometimes you have to do a blood and urine exam, which that's included as part of the policy. There's no extra, you're not to pay $50-$60 to get a medical check. State Farm pays for that as part of the process. Even if you're declined for some medical reason, you get those lab results, you get a free lab check.
Right.
And it gives you all your diagnosis as far as your blood counts, all that on there. So yes, it just depends on the amount of insurance that you obtain on there. But again, it's protection, it's tax-free death benefit. And if you do the whole life, then you have the aspect of having some revenue stream when you get older.
So if someone wanted to come in and find out about your products during this time of COVID, how are you working with people?
As of right now, what we're doing is we're doing in office, or we can do it via phone. We do require a mask, but I recommend if they do want to come talk to me, they call. Every one of my team members has access to my calendar. They see when I'm available. Sheila, my office manager, can talk to them also if they don't have time to talk to me. But we can work something out.
Okay.
As far as timing, if you can't come during normal business hours, then we can set something after hours appointment or a Saturday morning appointment. But we're doing in person and via phone.
And how long does it take to get insured?
Well, it depends on the life insurance
Right.
or just regular.
Just any, yeah.
Like any insurance, the quoting process can take anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes, depends on how intrinsic we get. If we're going just auto insurance, probably 15 minutes at the most. If we start going to auto, then we go to home and start the life. It could take a little bit longer. Depends on what their need is and how many vehicles and what we're all talking about. But we try to value people's time and do the best process we can for them.
So what is the process now for when a 16-year-old gets their license?
Okay, that's a fun one. Yeah. When they, and unlike some companies with State Farm, there's always a permit stage where the child gets their permit and they have to drive under the restrictions with the older person with them. We do not add them to the auto policy until they turn 16. Now, for youthful drivers, what's good right now is we have, if they are A's and B's in school, we get a good grade discount.
Oh, very nice.
Get your driver's ed discount. Then State Farm has what's called Steer Clear. That's a free program that State Farm offers beyond all that to give an additional discount. And as long as they're ticket-free and accident-free through age 21, that's another discount on top of that.
Very nice.
And I always tell people, and each person has their own preferential treatment for children, but your youthful driver, try to get an older vehicle, let them get the nicks and bumps out of it.
Right.
It's a little bit cheaper on the insurance also,
Right.
But we try to educate them and let them know, hey, watch the road, don't give in to peer pressure, be aware of your surroundings out there, because right now it's hard. I mean, back when I was driving that age, there's a lot more traffic, and we didn't have anything between here and Pleasanton at that time, but now there's so much going on, it's hard for these youthful drivers not to have an accident in the first 2 to 3 years.
Right. So what if someone is not happy with their insurance company right now? I know it's a little bit trickier to like home insurance. So what is the first step if a person says, I really want to start getting some quotes and I'm not real happy with, I filed insurance and I didn't get back what I wanted, so I want to come check out
Right.
State Farm.
And all we do is say, give us a phone call, and quotes are free. It's all about privacy. I mean, even if a family member said, well, I came from X insurance company, I really don't want them to know about it. We don't gossip around town. This is a private office, so anything that comes in here stays in here.
Right.
So call us, we get the information we need, we run the quote. You can say, hey, I like it or I don't like it. Again, quotes are free. Our job is to help provide you the benefits and services that you require. And from that point, if you decide you don't want them, it's fine. We can always talk again later on down the road.
Okay, good. Anything else you'd like to share?
No, right now, appreciate what y'all done for us. I like the
Yay.
Buzz ad. It's a neat thing that y'all came up with for us and the limestone cores. Give us a call. You can find us on the web. You know, sfagentjeff.com is our website.
Okay.
830-769-4300 is our phone number. We'd love to hear from you.
Okay, good. And you're on Facebook as well.
Facebook, yes. You can
Okay,
find me at
good.
Jeff Chicoine Insurance Agency, State Farm.
Well, we sure do appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Noel.
Uh-huh.